Prod team! In this video, I wanted to do a sort of unboxing.
So you want to be prod?
I just had my birthday, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably heard that to celebrate, I had a little gift for you. But before we get to that, let's do a bit of a story time. Don't worry, it's quick, just wanted to share it for some context. And for earlier updates and daily prod tips, you can follow my page over here. About 4 to 5 years ago, around 2020, 2021, I started to write a production glossary that I could share with prod in hopes that it could help with training and future references. By then, I had already been training production coordinators, production assistants, and I thought a production glossary would be a good supplement. There's just so many words that you encounter at work that is not a regular thing in the life outside of work. It's hard to understand the technical processes when you don't have the basic knowledge yet. And the general rule in project management is first to seek to understand. And the first step to helping is understanding what it is that we're helping. Little did I know that it was actually in writing the glossary that it would inspire me to go even further. I thought, what other support for prod would be good to have? What would I have wanted when I was a new production coordinator? Too often I've seen the production department kind of be a forgotten department in terms of onboarding, training, and just support in general. We usually get thrown in there, be a cheerleader, go support everyone, there's no support for you, have fun! It's the painful truth that I've come to learn every time, from one studio to another, from one project to another. So I thought I'd start by making a difference. Thus, So You Want to Be Prod was born, with a mission to provide support for production through accessible tools, relevant resources, continuing learning, and community, to empower a production team through their skills, knowledge, and heart to grow a team of leaders one shot at a time. In a way, the production glossary, or as I named it on my website, the production word bank, was one of the building blocks for So You Want to Be Prod. It's a completely free resource that you could browse online or download a printable PDF if you prefer. I've collected a bunch of jargon that I've heard over the years, production terms, creative terms that were made up, and describe them the least technical way as possible. Because sometimes when we Google it or we ask the SMEs about it, it gets too high level too quickly, and we just end up getting more confused. Looking at you, CG Soups. Just kidding, we love our CG Soups. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely encourage you to ask questions. Ask your team for help, ask your supervisor, leads, or artists what they mean when you hear something in dailies that you might not be familiar with. The more we understand what we do and why we do it, the better we could be at helping others. The glossary is just there as an added support. Now this resource has been up on my website for a while, but it was pretty clunky. For the longest time, there's been this bug where the whole text disappears and you'd have to scroll halfway through the page before the glossary would even be visible. So I had all these other instructions and it just got so clunky and messy, annoying. Enter WordBank 2.0, aka this is the birthday present. I hope you don't think it too lame. I'm really excited about it. It's been cleaned up and revamped. Over 385 words have been added, totaling to 654 terminologies altogether. The missing text bug has been fixed. As you can see, the text should show up pretty quickly. Formatted slightly differently, words have been categorized by their first letter instead of listing all the items at once. But my favorite is the search bar. Right at the top, if you have a word in mind, simply type it in and it should bring up a page containing that word and its definition. Sometimes if I have additional references or examples, those will show up too. And if extra resources are available, you can also click them for further learning. Did I mention a downloadable PDF? The printable glossary has also been reworked. There are now breaks in between terminologies to separate each letter. As I mentioned, a ton of new terminologies have been added. The last version had about 269 terms. We're up almost double that, now at 34 pages altogether. So if you have an older version, it's worth updating to the latest patch. And as always, the whole thing is absolutely free. Just click the button on the top screen left. And that's it, and I hope you don't think it lame. It took a while to get it cleaned up, but I'm super excited with the update. I also wanted to share that this update marks So You Want to Be Prod's first of many launches for the rest of the year. So stay tuned. Please do share this with your teams, especially with new hires or someone who's new to their department. I'm on a mission in getting more prod, helping other prod, and anyway, in getting the word out on these resources helps a long way. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting this page, and here's to kicking off a new year. Thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!